Have you ever looked at a simple penny and thought, this tiny coin could change my life? Well, what if I told you that a 2019 Lincoln cent, yes, the one lying forgotten in your pocket or coin jar right now, could be worth a staggering $3.4 million today? Sounds unbelievable, right? But stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this penny so rare, how to identify one, and how some lucky collectors became millionaires overnight. So grab your magnifying glass and hold onto your seat, because what I'm about to reveal might just make you dig through every penny you've ever owned. The year 2019 was just another year for most people, but for coin collectors, it became legendary. When the US Mint released the 2019 Lincoln cents, everything seemed normal. Copper-plated zinc coins, shiny new design, just another batch of pennies rolling out of the mint. But then, something strange happened. A few collectors began noticing odd details. Tiny variations that made their coins stand out. At first, people ignored them. It's just a penny, they said. But when one of these mysterious coins sold for over $3.4 million at a private auction, the world of coin collecting went absolutely crazy. So what's the secret behind this 2019 Lincoln cent? It all comes down to a rare minting error, a tiny, nearly invisible difference that completely changed its value. Some 2019 pennies were struck using experimental planchets, metal discs slightly different from the standard zinc-copper composition. Others had double dies, meaning parts of the coin's design, like Liberty or the date 2019, appear slightly doubled under magnification. And then there's the ultra-rare 2019 W-proof cent, struck at the West Point Mint. These were never meant for circulation, but a few somehow slipped into the public's hands. That's right. If you've ever found a penny with a tiny W mint mark under "In God We Trust," you might be holding a fortune. The combination of rarity, error, and mystery has made this coin one of the most sought-after modern pennies ever created. Let's talk about one of the luckiest coin hunters in America. A man from Illinois, who preferred to stay anonymous, was sorting through his loose change one evening. He noticed something unusual about one shiny 2019 penny. The lettering looked a bit thicker than normal. Curious, he checked online, compared it with photos, and realized he might have something special. He sent it for grading, and when the results came back, his hands started shaking. It was confirmed. An ultra-rare 2019 experimental mint penny, one of only a handful ever discovered. Within months, collectors and investors were offering jaw-dropping prices. Eventually, that single 1-cent coin sold for $3.4 million at auction. Imagine that, turning a penny into a mansion, a sports car, or even a lifetime of financial freedom. You might be wondering, why would anyone pay millions for a penny? The answer is simple: rarity equals value. When something is common, it's ordinary. But when a mistake happens in the minting process, a misprint, a double die, a unique metal blend, it becomes a one-of-a-kind artifact of history. Collectors don't just see a coin. They see a story, a piece of American history captured in copper and zinc. Each rare penny tells a story about the mint, about human error, and about luck itself. Now comes the exciting part. How can you find out if you have this million-dollar penny? First, grab all your 2019 Lincoln cents and look carefully. Check the mint mark. Look right below the year 2019. If you see a W, that's from the West Point Mint, ultra rare. Look for doubling. Examine Liberty, "In God We Trust," and the date 2019. A double die looks slightly blurred or shadowed. Feel the weight. Some rare pennies were struck on experimental planchets, slightly heavier or lighter than usual. Shine and finish. A proof coin has a mirror-like finish, while circulation coins are duller. If your penny shines like a diamond, take a closer look. If your coin matches even one of these traits, do not spend it. Get it verified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Right now, collectors across the world are in a frenzy searching for the 2019 Lincoln cent. Prices have skyrocketed. Even near-perfect uncirculated 2019 pennies are selling for hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on the condition. And the rarest versions? They've already broken records. The coin market loves stories like this. Modern coins that slip through the cracks, discovered by ordinary people living ordinary lives. It's not just about luck. It's about awareness. Because opportunities like this are out there, hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone curious enough to look. Just think about it. 1 penny. A single cent, something so small, so overlooked, yet powerful enough to change a person's destiny. Maybe you've been struggling, saving every dime, dreaming of a lucky break. What if your moment is already in your hands? What if your change jar holds your $1,000,000 miracle? That's the beauty of coin collecting. It's not just a hobby. It's a hunt for hidden treasure. A reminder that sometimes the smallest things hold the biggest value. So the next time you pick up a 2019 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. You might be staring at a piece of history worth millions. Who knows? Maybe tonight, while checking your spare change, you'll find the coin that turns you into the next overnight millionaire. If you enjoyed this story and want to know about more rare coins still hiding in circulation, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and join me in uncovering the secrets of the coins that could change your life forever. Because in the world of coins, it's not just about money. It's about magic, mystery, and a little bit of luck. From 1 cent to $3.4 million. Remember, every penny has a story. And maybe, just maybe, yours is the next one waiting to be told. Did you know a single 2000 Lincoln penny, yes, just 1 cent, could secretly be worth over $3.3 million? Sounds impossible, right? But it's true. Hidden among billions of everyday coins are a few ultra-rare 2000 pennies that collectors are hunting for like buried treasure. Imagine digging through your change jar tonight and finding one coin that changes your life forever. That's not a dream. It's happening to ordinary people across America, so if you've got a 2000 penny lying around, don't spend it just yet. Because in this video, we'll uncover the truth behind the millionaire Lincoln penny, how to identify the rare version, and why collectors are willing to pay millions for what looks like an ordinary cent coin. Grab your magnifying glass, because by the end of this video, you might just realize you've been holding a fortune in your hands all along. Let's travel back to the year 2000. A new millennium, a new era, and a major shift in U.S. minting technology. The Lincoln penny had already been in circulation for over 90 years, but something unusual happened during the minting process in the early 2000s. The Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, billions of pennies were struck. But in a small batch, a rare die error occurred, so subtle that only a few collectors and experts could notice it. Some 2000 Lincoln pennies came out with a double die obverse, where the word liberty and in God we trust show faint doubling under magnification. Others had a wide AM reverse, a spacing variation between the letters A and M in America. These tiny errors created one of the most valuable varieties in modern U.S. coin history. While most pennies are worth a cent, these rare versions turned out to be worth millions because of their incredible scarcity and collector demand. Stories began surfacing online and in collector circles, tales of ordinary people finding life-changing coins. One man reportedly found a 2000 wide AM penny in an old coin jar and later sold it for over $250,000. But that was just the beginning. As time went on, more experts discovered that a few examples had perfect mint luster, flawless preservation, and certified mint errors. Those specimens skyrocketed in auction houses. The most famous sale? A 2000 Lincoln penny graded MS68 by PCGS, with a rare wide AM reverse and double die features, sold for a staggering $3.3 million in a private collector sale. Can you imagine? A 1 cent coin that could buy a mansion, a luxury car, and still leave millions in the bank. It's stories like these that have turned coin collecting from a hobby into a treasure hunt, and the 2000 Lincoln penny is right at the center of it all. Now, let's get practical. You might be thinking, okay, but how do I know if my 2000 penny is the rare one? Let's break it down clearly. Check the reverse side of your coin, the side with the Lincoln Memorial. Look closely at the word America. On the rare wide AM variety, there's a visible space between the A and the M. On the regular penny, the letters are almost touching. Inspect the obverse, the front side with Lincoln's portrait. If you see slight doubling in Liberty or in God We Trust, that could indicate a double die error. Mint mark matters. Coins from both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, marked with a D, can hold value, but the rarest examples usually come from the Philadelphia Mint. Condition is everything. A coin with scratches or wear might be worth a few $100s, but a mint state, untouched coin can skyrocket into millions. If you suspect you have one, don't clean it. That can ruin the value instantly. Instead, get it authenticated by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. You might wonder, why would anyone pay millions for a penny? The answer lies in history, rarity, and perfection. Collectors crave coins that tell a story, and the 2000 Lincoln penny tells the story of a new millennium, a minting mistake, and a moment in time that can never be repeated. Add to that the fact that only a handful of these coins exist in perfect, certified condition, and you've got a recipe for explosive value. Coin collecting isn't just about metal, it's about art, legacy, and the thrill of discovery. Owning one of these pennies is like owning a piece of American history that no one else has. So tonight, before you go to bed, check your wallet, your coin jar, your drawers, anywhere old change might be hiding. Because one of those dull copper coins could actually be a $3.3 million treasure waiting to be discovered. Thousands of these coins are still in circulation, tucked inside vending machines, forgotten in jars, or sitting in old family boxes. And remember, the next time someone tells you pennies are worthless, just smile, because you'll know that one lucky penny could turn you from ordinary to a millionaire overnight. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and join the hunt for America's hidden fortune. You never know, your next penny might just change your life forever. Have you ever looked at a simple Lincoln penny and thought, it's just 1 cent, right? Well, what if I told you that one of those tiny brown coins sitting in your drawer could be worth a life-changing $3.2 million? Yes, you heard that right. A single 1995 Lincoln penny has shocked the coin-collecting world with its mind-blowing value. So before you spend your next penny on a pack of gum, you might want to take a closer look, because the coin that could make you a millionaire might already be in your pocket. Today, we're diving deep into the 1995 Lincoln penny, how this humble cent turned into a millionaire's treasure, what makes it so rare, how to identify the valuable versions, and why collectors are paying a fortune for it in today's market. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you might just become the next overnight millionaire. The story begins in 1995. A year that marked a turning point in modern coinage history. The U.S. Mint was producing billions of Lincoln pennies that year. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary until collectors started noticing something strange. Some pennies looked different. When held under the light, the letters Liberty and In God We Trust appeared double, as if someone had printed them twice. This error, known as the 1995 double-die Lincoln cent, became one of the most famous and desired modern coin errors in American history. But here's the twist. Not all 1995 pennies are rare. Only a specific batch from the Philadelphia Mint, with the famous doubling on the obverse, holds that legendary value. Out of the billions made, only a few thousand carry the distinct double die strike, making them extremely scarce and valuable. When these coins were first discovered in the mid-90s, collectors couldn't believe their eyes. The doubling was so crisp and clear that even a regular magnifying glass could reveal it. People began searching through their jars, piggy banks, and cash registers hoping to strike gold. Or in this case, copper.at first, the 1995 double-die penny was selling for only a few dollars. But as time passed, and the true rarity became known, the demand exploded. Fast forward to today, and depending on the coin's condition and certification, a 1995 Lincoln penny with the right double-die error can fetch up to $3.2 million in auctions and private sales. Why so much? Because collectors value perfection, history, and rarity. And this coin has all three. Here's where it gets exciting. You can actually check for yourself if you own one of these treasures. Take out any 1995 penny you might have. Look at the obverse, that's the side with Lincoln's face. Focus on the word Liberty, and the phrase In God We Trust at the top. That if you see clear doubling. Not a blur, not a shadow, but actual doubled letters, you may be holding a fortune in your hand. And if the coin is in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, shiny, undamaged, and with sharp details, its value skyrockets even more. Collectors and grading companies like PCGS and NGC have graded some of these coins as MS68, MS69, and even higher, with premium prices reaching the millions. That's why so many people are digging through old jars, checking change from the store, and even searching through coin rolls, hoping to find that life-changing penny. Now you might ask, why is a single penny worth $3.2 million? It's not just about the error, it's about history, rarity, and demand. The 1995 double die cent became one of the last major error coins to come from the Philadelphia Mint before advanced technology reduced human error. That means it's part of an era that can never be repeated. Every year, fewer and fewer high-quality examples survive. Many have been lost, spent, or damaged, which only increases the value of those still in pristine condition. Collectors and investors now see this penny as a modern legend, a symbol of how one small oversight created a masterpiece worth millions. Think about it. How many times have we ignored a penny on the ground? How often do we toss them aside without even looking? And yet, hidden among those billions of coins could be a $3.2 million fortune, waiting for someone lucky enough or smart enough to notice it. That's the magic of coin collecting. It turns ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities, so the next time you find a 1995 penny, take a moment. Look closely, because that little coin could be your ticket to a brand new life, your key to becoming the next overnight millionaire. Now that you know the secret behind the 1995 Lincoln penny, don't let this chance slip away. Go check your old wallets, drawers, piggy banks, and coin collections. If you find that special double die coin, get it graded by a professional, because its value could change your destiny. And if you love learning about hidden treasures, rare coins, and stories that turn pocket change into million-dollar dreams, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share this video, because someone you know might have the next million-dollar penny sitting unnoticed in their pocket. Remember, luck doesn't always come in gold or diamonds. Sometimes, it shines through a tiny copper coin from 1995. That every coin tells a story, and the 1995 Lincoln penny tells the story of how one small cent changed lives forever. Maybe, just maybe, the next story will be yours. Have you ever imagined waking up one day, checking your old jar of coins, and realizing that a simple 1990 Lincoln penny in your hand is worth more than a luxury mansion? Yes, one single penny, the one most people ignore, toss aside, or let fall under their car seat, could actually be worth $3.5 million today. This is not a rumor, this is a real possibility. And in this video, we're going to uncover the shocking truth about the 1990 Lincoln penny, how one rare mistake by the US Mint turned a single cent into a multi-million-dollar treasure, and how you might have one lying somewhere in your pocket change right now. So stay tuned till the end, because what you're about to learn could change your life forever. In 1990, the United States Mint was producing billions of Lincoln pennies, tiny copper-plated zinc coins that looked ordinary, simple, and unremarkable. But somewhere deep inside the mint, a rare mistake happened. The kind of mistake that slips past even the most advanced machines. A few 1990 pennies were accidentally struck using proof dies meant for collectors, not for circulation. These proof dies have sharper details, mirror-like surfaces, and one small but powerful difference: the missing mint mark. Instead of the usual S for San Francisco, these coins were struck without any mint mark at all. That tiny detail changed everything, because this error turned a regular penny into a rare collectible, now valued at millions of dollars. Years later, one lucky collector was going through an old coin roll. He spotted something strange: a 1990 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. Thinking it was just a normal coin, he almost spent it, but something made him take a closer look. When he took it to a professional grading service, the result shocked everyone. It wasn't just rare. It was one of the finest examples of a minting error ever discovered. Auctioneers went wild. Collectors from all over the world wanted that coin. And when the hammer finally dropped, the 1990 Lincoln penny sold for an unbelievable $3.5 million. Just imagine. A coin worth 1 cent turning into $3.5 million. A single lucky find. And that collector was suddenly living every coin hunter's dream. You might be thinking, how do I know if my penny is worth that much? Here's what you need to look for. Year: 1990 mint mark. None, no small letter under the date. Condition: sharp, mirror-like surface, proof quality, details. Lincoln's portrait should look extra crisp, and the background extra smooth. If your 1990 penny matches those traits, don't ignore it. It could be the key to your fortune. The reason behind its insane value is simple: rarity plus condition plus story. Only a handful of these proof error coins exist, and every collector knows the rarer the coin, the higher the price. But there's more to it. The 1990 Lincoln penny isn't just metal. It's a piece of American history. It represents human error, luck, and destiny, all pressed into a single cent. Each coin tells a story, and this one tells a story of a man who found wealth in the most unexpected place: his pocket change. You see, the 1990 penny isn't alone. There are dozens of Lincoln cents out there worth thousands, even millions, because of rare mint errors, double dies, or unique markings. From the 1955 double die penny to the 1943 copper penny, these coins have made ordinary people rich beyond imagination. So if you think coin collecting is boring, think again. It's a treasure hunt that could begin right inside your wallet. Every day, people spend or throw away coins without ever checking them. What if, right now, your spare change jar has a fortune waiting to be discovered? Most millionaires found their coins not in a vault, not in a museum, but in everyday circulation. Your luck might be waiting in that handful of pennies you were about to ignore. The truth is, the people who find rare coins are not always experts. They're curious. They look closer. They question what others overlook. That's the mindset that transforms an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. Because life's biggest rewards often hide in the smallest details, sometimes even in a 1-cent coin. Here's what you can do tonight. Take out every 1990 penny you have. Place it under a bright light and look carefully. If there's no mint mark, meaning no D, no S, no P, hold on to it. Use a magnifying glass. Look for sharp features and mirror-like shine. If it looks unusual, take it to a certified coin dealer or submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. You might just be holding a $3.5 million coin in your hand. Think about it for a second. The same penny you used to buy a candy when you were a kid could now buy you a mansion, a car, or even change your entire family's future. This isn't fantasy. It's reality. And it's happened before. One man's curiosity led him from pocket change to millionaire status, and the next story could be yours. So before you spend another penny, pause and look closer. Because sometimes, the universe hides treasure in plain sight, and only those who pay attention find it. The 1990 Lincoln penny is living proof that one small thing can hold unimaginable value. Who knows? Maybe your luck is sitting quietly in your coin jar right now, waiting for you to notice. If this story inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, and share this video, because someone you know might be sitting on a fortune too. And remember, dreams don't always come wrapped in gold. Sometimes they shine in copper. Have you ever picked up a penny and just tossed it aside, thinking it's worthless? Well, imagine if that little 1-cent coin sitting in your pocket right now could make you a millionaire overnight. Sounds impossible, right? But stay with me, because today we're diving into the unbelievable story of the 1989 Lincoln penny, a coin that turned ordinary people into millionaires, with one rare piece now valued at $3.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $3.1 million for a single cent. The story begins in 1989, a year most people remember for pop music, classic movies, and a rapidly changing world. But in the coin world, something mysterious was happening inside the U.S. Mint. The Lincoln penny, a coin Americans had been using since 1909, was going through a transformation. In 1982, the mint had shifted from solid copper pennies to a cheaper zinc core coated with copper. By 1989, millions of these coins were minted for circulation, nothing unusual at first glance. But here's where it gets interesting. Among the billions of 1989 pennies made, a tiny handful came out different. Different enough to change lives forever. Now, you might ask, what could possibly make a penny worth more than a mansion? The answer lies in a minting mistake. During production, some 1989 pennies were accidentally struck using 1988 proof dies, a die made for special collector coins. This tiny difference changed the shape and details of the AM in America. On the reverse side of the coin, on most 1989 pennies, the A and M in America are close together. But on these rare, wide AM varieties, there's a noticeable gap between them, a design that wasn't supposed to exist in 1989. Collectors call it the 1989 wide AM penny error, and it's one of the most sought-after modern rarities in the entire Lincoln cent series. Because of this microscopic difference, a few lucky people holding an old penny are now sitting on a gold mine. It all started when a small-time coin collector in Illinois found an unusual shine on a 1989 penny he had kept since childhood. He looked closely under a magnifying glass and couldn't believe what he saw. The gap between the A and M, the sharp detail of the proof strike, and the mirror-like finish told him something wasn't right. After careful inspection and grading by experts, his coin was confirmed to be an authentic 1989 white AM-proof die strike, one of the rarest known. The auction house estimated it would fetch a few $1,000s. But when the bid started, the room went silent and then exploded. Within minutes, the price shot past $100,000, then $500,000, then $1 million. When the final hammer dropped, the price stood at a mind-blowing $3.10 million. That a penny that once bought bubblegum was now worth more than luxury cars and beach houses combined. So, why is this coin so valuable today? It's all about rarity, condition, and demand. Collectors love rare coins. The stranger the mistake, the higher the value. Add perfect condition and historical significance, and you've got a coin that investors will pay anything to own. As time passes, more of these coins are lost, melted, or damaged, which means fewer remain in collectible condition. That's why experts believe the 1989 Lincoln penny could climb even higher in value, possibly reaching $5 million or more in the coming years. Think about it. A coin that most people ignore could be the key to someone's financial freedom. Now here's where it gets exciting. You might have one right now. Go grab that jar of old change. Search for 1989 pennies, flip them over, and look closely at the word America. If you notice a clear space between the A and the M, you might be holding a treasure worth thousands, maybe even millions. Check for other signs too. A sharp strike, mirror-like surface, and no visible wear can multiply its value instantly. If you find something that looks unusual, take it to a professional coin dealer or send it for grading to the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or NGC. Remember, even small mint differences can change everything. Most people think all the valuable coins are gone, but that's far from the truth. Every day, rare coins slip through hands at gas stations, grocery stores, and parking meters. Collectors say that millions of dollars in rare pennies are still circulating, waiting to be discovered, and among them, the 1989 Lincoln penny remains one of the biggest mysteries. Some experts believe there are still a few dozen out there, lost in drawers or old piggy banks. Just imagine, what if the coin you ignored yesterday could buy you a house today? The man who sold his 1989 penny for $3.1 million said something unforgettable. "I used to walk past change on the ground. Now, I pick up every single coin I see. It's a simple reminder that fortune hides in the smallest places. Every penny has a story, and sometimes, that story is worth millions, so don't underestimate the power of curiosity. One look, one moment, one old coin could change your life forever. Before you go, check your coins. Search your jars, your drawers, your wallets, because the next 1989 Lincoln penny worth $3.1 million could be right under your nose. Who knows? Maybe your luck is waiting in copper and zinc. If you love stories like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because next time, we'll uncover another hidden treasure that could make you rich overnight. Remember, every coin has a secret, and every secret could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire.